BS Discover. Hey, where you at? What you doing? And why are you partaking? Wow, loyalty. Something we all gotta learn. Not that we don't know it, not that we haven't been faithful to it, but when things change, system change, people behavior change, and certain changes go on around you that make you question loyalty. So imagine you working at a 9 to 5, or you're a college student, or you're a political person. Your political knowledge is starting midway because you've been taught goodness. That's all you know. Everything is good. There's no badness in everything we do. You read from the book, you read everything seems like if I go from A to B, I will hit C. Nothing gets in the way. Well, you'll be surprised when you have to learn how to stick to loyalty. If you're not loyal to the changes that go on around you where you at, or being in the political realm, understanding when I see somebody win that I know have not done right, or somebody becomes a boss that I know who is not going to treat everybody right, or in school, somebody who has done something that probably made the parents question whether they should be in class. However, they're still in class because of the loyalty that they give to the school. Politics, the loyalty they give to other politicians. Job, the loyalty they give to those who pay the paycheck. How do you question loyalty? How do you deal with the fact of understanding? And let's get a little closer. That people do change. Society changes. What is loyalty? It affects you, me, and the next individual. Because if you truly want to be honest, you can't be honest, and that is loyalty. Loyalty is knowing the facts that are beyond the facts. Let's say you have an inspection and you see that somebody makes certain changes right before the inspection, just to pass the inspection. But you shh to loyalty. You don't want to lose your job. You don't want to lose your paycheck, and you don't want to lose the respect of others. But if I am told through these books that things are supposed to be that way, how do we change it this way? And then I grow, and then the confusion starts to hit me because the book isn't right. Because the book can be right. Do you know what it means to read in between the lines? And those are the greater factor that we're learning. And I want to teach you so you're not affected when you see certain things unexpectedly. It's not that they're doing wrong, they're trying to remedy the situation quickly. So if you're in a place and you see that something's wrong, you try to remedy quickly. Don't wait for the inspector. And you may be one of the individuals like me. I'm not waiting. I'm going to try to remedy the situation. And I'm not waiting for that day. I'm not waiting for that week. You got people that wait to the last deadline because they know when something's going to occur. You don't want that. You want exactly what's going to better you and get you in alignment of knowing that I made the right choice and the right decision. Loyalty. You got to come close on this one. Political means. Now I was always in political factor. A lot of people don't know. Um, I've been blessed. My boy's been blessed to be learning what being on the board is, what making decisions is. Uh, because of somebody that I knew, and they were able to help me, and I was able to help my boys. That's why a lot of people think that you don't get your children in the right direction. Yes, you do. However, children going to get older and they're going to meet other children. And then other children that we're learning when it comes to loyalty aren't loyal to their parents, aren't loyal to older people because they're trying to take over what we have given them the knowledge to do to show that they are better. But the loyalty, if you are the correct child, you're going to make sure mama or daddy, uncle, family, whatever, are in their position, and I'm respecting their loyalty of what they're trying to do, as well. I have my own division. We could be divided, but let's not hurt the loyalty of knowing what each other can give. Because when you're young, you haven't experienced, I haven't seen what the other person has seen and experienced, and you haven't experienced enough to really speak on how good you could be at a matter. You probably have the know-how, you probably have the tools, but if you're loyal children are things like you go to school. Let's say I went to school in 1984. You go to school in 2004. A lot of children and friends, they'll pass that along. They'll teach their parents and their people the new technologies, electronics. And even though your parent is holding on, what is wrong with you being loyal? And the aspect of them being loyal, of raising you, doing right by you, putting food in your mouth, clothes on your back, and you turn that loyalty around and make it into something even better to say thank you. Let me show you how to push this new button. This is the new technology right now. Rather than to think you are better than that individual. It doesn't mean that you're better. It is a selfish mean of you to want something of your parents, but not want to give something of yourself. And that's the same with a political person. It is not if I'm politically inclined and I'm able to go to certain meetings, know certain people, and I'm bringing somebody up, somebody has knowledge, somebody's trying to advocate somebody. Who are you if you were given an opportunity and somebody taught you not to give somebody else the opportunity to learn? Because when it comes to political matters and political facts, it's mostly the facts of what people experience in life. And the first fact is learning. And where is the best place to learn? Somebody who is experienced. And it's not for me to judge that person, it's for me to watch that person, feed them a spoon, see where they go with it. And if it's not good or not bad, then I know how to separate myself. Sooner or later, that person will be exposed to what they are. But if I give hand and exposure by trying to make that person look some type of way when that person isn't that way because they don't know, am I the bigger person politically to be in an office that's supposed to claim to help other individuals? The same thing as a teacher. There are great teachers, there are greater teachers. There are teachers that go through experiences so other teachers can learn. But what is the greater mean? What is the loyalty in it? So now we take loyalty to a fact of knowing that things can happen, but I may hush hush so that the uniform can be survived, and we work within the uniform so that they can get a better existence and existing others on the outside and bringing it back to them. Now, whether the uniform is going to survive, it is up to the people who support them. The same as whether you're in a system dealing with a family system. There's no perfect individual, there's no perfect business, there's no perfect 500, 400, 1,000, there's no perfect. And that is shown even in our times. And we're dealing with that, and we're seeing that now politically. But no one is saying nothing for the simple fact of loyalty. So it takes you a step backwards and not confusing yourself, but also learning I must be loyal, not to what I read in the book, because the book doesn't tell you everything. It may give you a little flaws, but it's not giving you today flaws. So how do we deal with today flaws and loyalty? It's a true factor, it's a big factor, and it is affecting so many that when I walk in the door, it's supposed to be this way, but sometimes it can't be that way. I'm a business. We supposed to have this on the menu, but somehow the person who distribute what we need on the menu and others don't have it. So when you come to the establishment, you are upset over what I don't have, but my loyalty as the person who's working that establishment is to make sure, now listen, that I find a way of explaining without embarrassing the establishment. That's where the loyalty also lies. Because now we are learning, because we fall short of our economy, because our economy isn't as strong as it used to be, in order to build it back and the systems that support our economy, we have to learn how to be loyal in what we say, what we do, and the mixture of teams that is going to get us to get back to the sense of loyalty.